Alright guys, so this is what my setup was looking like before. My PC had a Ryzen 3400G, I had one monitor hooked onto it, Turtle Beach headset back from like 2012, and Red Dragon mouse and keyboard. This was the first PC that I did. It was good, already much better than the MacBook I had sitting on my desk, but you know, it could have been a lot better. Alright, so one of the first upgrades of my PC was just getting a graphics card. With the market going on how it is right now, it was just really hard to buy a graphics card, but I was lucky enough that somebody I knew was selling their old 1080, which, you know, any graphics card would be fine for me, and I did not pay the $1,200 price right there. I actually paid just $200 for it, so yeah, that was the first upgrade I did for my PC. Then one of the next things that I decided to upgrade for my PC was the actual processor, because the Ryzen 3400G, I initially just bought that for the integrated graphics so that I wouldn't need a graphics card just to start off with, but it did only have like 4 cores on it, and you know, I needed some more. I wanted more, so yeah, I got a 3600. Yeah. Then, you know, once I was done with the PC, I also kind of just wanted to work on my setup itself. I wanted some more screens, so this right here is just a kind of a quick time lapse of me trying to install a wall mount for my old TV that I used to use, and I was just planning on using that as a second screen. But you know, once I actually finished putting on the mount, TV was actually crooked because this wall mount was just not strong enough to actually support it, so it started to sag off to the side, which is why actually ended up buying this more stable wall mount for my TV, and yeah, it was just this one here I got from Home Depot. And then, you know, I also kind of just wanted to upgrade my mouse and my keyboard, so you know, I bought this pretty cheap mouse and this pretty cheap keyboard as well. And you know, also while I was trying to surf the web while looking for that, I kind of was sitting down and realized that my neck started to hurt as well, so I also just kind of bought this pretty cheap chair also to help me, you know, sit better, give me some better posture. Then, you know, also ordered some streaming stuff like a webcam, all that, you know, maybe an extra monitor, you know, maybe. Then, you know, I actually like ordered all this stuff over the time span of a month just because that's how my paycheck was coming in. But yeah, so all the packages came in. Yeah, this is the finished product. Alright guys, so it is April 8th now, and I have completed my entire setup. Alright, so we'll start off with the most important thing, which is obviously the gaming chair. It's pretty much just a chair, alright? It's some Chinese brand, like alright, so like I said, it's some Chinese brand, alright, like Huron Pal. But anyways, I don't really use a pillow, but I just sit here anyways. It reclines, so that's the best part about it. Alright, now let's do the PC. Alright, so pretty much the main thing that I added to this was a Ryzen 5 3600. I also added this, I think it's called like Vetroo, a Vetroo V5 cooler to you know, run as the cooler, because I bought it used without the stock like Wraith Spire one. I also installed these ARGB fans for it, you know, to make it look cool. Alright, and my motherboard actually didn't come with a 5-volt 3-pin connector for it, so I ended up buying this SATA to 5-volt 3-pin, and that's the button right there to control all the lighting, colors, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the PC. I don't know if that changed. I also got this new I got this mouse. Originally I had I upgraded my mouse and my keyboard. So this mouse is the Glorious Model O wireless. Here's the receiver right here, or I just keep it out here when I need to charge it. I also upgraded to a 60% and Pro 2. It originally came with these black keycaps, but since I'm taking a Korean class, I just thought it'd actually be cooler to just have some Korean keycaps, and they're originally black, so it also came white, so it looks cooler, I'm pretty sure. I also have these Logitech, I think Z700 speakers that I had, but I just didn't have any desk space to put them on. And here, this is my original monitor, which was a Lenovo G25, which was a 144 hertz. But you know, I just wanted a second monitor, so at first I originally installed the TV, but that just hurted having to look up all the way. But then anyways, I bought this used Acer Nitro 165 hertz monitor. That's what I got, and I just put it on this mounted arm. Back here it's kind of dark, but there we go. This arm back here is for dual monitors. I also purchased this blue Yeti and this blue Snowball, and the boom arm for it. I actually have it attached to one of the connecting arms onto the monitor stand here. I also got this webcam for when I stream and for some Zoom classes. Installed some LEDs behind the TV, and pretty much, yeah, that's about it. This is my finished streaming setup. Yeah. Alright, and one last thing, guys. Now that I do have the PC and the setup for it, I have begun to start actually streaming most of the time. So if you are following my YouTube and not my Twitch, then I would highly appreciate it if you followed me there as well. I'm just trying to hit 50 right now to become Twitch affiliated, and of course, thank you for your time. Most importantly, I almost forgot, I had to buy the Ninja gaming headphones, the DT990 Pros. Yeah, that's about it.